Hi. Sorry. Um, Something knocked over a plastic bottle. And you know I don't do ghosts. I'm half black. I don't do ghosts. Ooh, don't tell anyone I'm half black. I'm incognito. Shh. Okay, listen. Here's the thing. Welcome to my new channel. Thank you for finding me. No, I am not going to be doing the Facebook anymore. I appreciate all the loving comments, but my blood pressure was skyrocketing from all the drama, and I was spending so much time researching everything and then writing articles, and either nobody was reading them, or very few people were reading them, or people who really needed to read them wouldn't read them because they weren't interested in verifiable facts, and it was driving me crazy. Okay, yeah, it was. So, and on top of that, my cancer sisters. You guys know on my Facebook page I have over 1,000 people with cancer, and most of them are terminally ill, stage 4 metastatic breast cancer. And I also have about 1,000 parents with children who have terminal cancer. And it was scary just to turn on Facebook every morning and go to my news feed because I was afraid of seeing notices of more people passing away. So I decided that I needed to do something different, and I had an epiphany. I have a lot more yesterdays than I have tomorrows, and I don't want to end up at the end of my life wishing I would have had the guts to chase a dream. I want to be a YouTube influencer. If I become an influencer, I can do my comedy. But right now in our country, there's a hate spreading throughout like a cancer that can't be stopped. And I really believe that laughter and joyfulness and performing random acts of kindness for strangers could be a sort of a chemotherapy. Perfect example. A couple weeks ago, we had a busy night at work, a lot of tables. My boss had to comp a few meals because the kitchen was running slow. At the end of the night, I went over and I told her, listen, you did a great job. She's like, no, I didn't. And I said, yeah, you did, because the people that had a problem, you fixed the problem and they're going to come back. That's what's important to a restaurant. So I complimented her and I walked away. A couple minutes later, the other person that was involved in the conversation comes over and says, she said you're kissing her ass. No, I wasn't. I was just being me. I was being kind. And that little incident affected me so much, and I can't get it out of my brain because I realized that we live in a society where kindness is suspect. And I don't like that. Every time I say I want to do something and promote kindness and performing acts of kindness, I hear my ex-boyfriend in the back of my mind, Philip. He was a preacher, Baptist preacher. Preacher. I don't know if he was Baptist. His favorite saying, well, one of them, with me anyway, Dawn, you can't save every puppy in the pound. I heard it so many times. I know that. I know I cannot save every puppy in the pound. I get that. But guess what? If I can inspire other people to save a puppy in that pound, eventually all the dogs will have a home. Well, there you go, Philip. I'm going to make it work. Now, here's another thing. I am a firm believer that we should never, ever use our own pain as an excuse to hurt somebody else. It's just not right. Listen, I know that other people's pain is just as intense to them as mine is to me. One thing I used to hate is when someone would say, well, Dawn, I want to tell you about my problems, but compared to yours, they're nothing. That's not true. They are something because they're your problems and they're hurting you. And I'm a friend and I have compassion and empathy and I understand. Listen, guys, and my Facebook people have heard this before, I've written about it. I have survived child abuse, spousal abuse. I've survived rape. I've buried a child. I survived miscarriage. I've been a widow. I've been divorced. I've seen so much and I've survived so much. Right now, the scariest, my biggest fear is happening. My fear of being homeless, and I am now homeless. Yes, you see a house behind you. I am house sitting. And yes, I'm staying with a friend, but I'm not paying rent. I'm not a roommate. I'm staying there, and that's not a permanent situation. I am homeless. I do not own a car. Oh, I really need a car. I have maybe $3 in the bank, but it's in the positive. It's not negative 3. That's a good thing. I don't have a retirement. I don't own anything. Everything I own would fit in 2 suitcases. I'm not kidding. I couldn't pay my storage, so they sold it, and 30 years of stuff, the kids' pictures, Christmas decorations, their school stuff, all gone. I have very, very little. But I do not use that as an excuse to be mean to someone else. And I still realize that even having very little, I still have so much more than some people. And no matter how bad it gets or how little we have, we always have something to give. Whether it's our time, whether it's listening to someone, whether it's buying a meal for a homeless person or a military person. I just believe in that. I believe in kindness. So on this channel, I'm going to record me checking off my bucket list. I'm going to do the program that I wanted to do called Just Ask. That's where you go out and you do something nice for someone. And if you don't have the resources to do it, you just ask somebody else. And then you videotape it and you email it to me so that I can upload it. All these things hopefully will make other people happy. And I'm also going to be doling out advice. They told me on YouTube that the video has to be at least 10 minutes. I can't even remember any of my husbands listening to me for 10 minutes. All right, listen, I know you're concentrating on that husbands part. May I just say, instead of, oh my God, she had a bunch of husbands, what a failure, let's look at it as triumph that a bunch of men fell in love with me and asked me to marry them, okay? We're going with that one. So much easier. Yeah, that'll work. Anyway, so this is my YouTube channel. Welcome. I need you to smash that button. Okay, listen. I've been studying influencers. I'm going to go after influencers and ask them to collab. Smash that button means push that button. That's right, I'm learning the lingo, except for Snapchat, which I can't figure out. Anyway, smash the button, push that bell so you get a notification, and share my videos and encourage other people to smash the button. I'm learning a lot of stuff, like spill the tea. When I first heard that and all of the YouTubers were talking about it, I'm like, there's a lot of clumsy ass people here on YouTube. But that's not what it means. What it means is talking about a situation, kind of gossiping, but not always gossiping. So I'm okay with it. I'll be spilling the tea on a lot of stuff that I did. So anyway, welcome to my channel. This is my welcome video. I kept putting it off. Here it is. I apologize for the lighting. I am doing all of this with an iPad and no professional lights. I'll learn, and hopefully this channel will be successful enough that I can leave my waitressing job, although I do love my job and my coworkers, and do this full time and go out and have fun and bring you videos that make you laugh, make you cry because they're, inspirational, and make you want to share them. And then maybe YouTube will support me so I can get an apartment and a car. I've never ever owned a car of my own. Never owned a new one. Never owned a house. Dang. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I have a great imagination and I have the will to do it. And I completely understand that there's a divide between the generations, and I want to help bring them together. They have stuff to learn from us, but guess what? We can learn a lot from them too. So, I made it past the 10 minutes. If you're still here, thank you. That's it. I'm going to sign off now. I have an idea for my video tomorrow. I'm going to go work on it, and I'll talk to you guys soon. If you have any ideas for me or any, advice other than get a camera, get some lighting, learn how to edit, learn how to Snapchat. Anyway, leave it in comments. I'll be reading them until I get a bunch of subscribers, and I don't think I want to read them. People are very mean on social media. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for finding me. For those that left my Facebook page and come over here, I appreciate it. And I will talk to you soon.